Greg Anthony. This is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Morant is the point, with Bane out on the wing. Jackson is out there with Edey. And it's Wells in at the 3 slot. And for the Trailblazers, they've got Klingon. Avdia is out there with Anthony Simons. Then there's Grant, and it's Kamare in at the power forward position. Here we are, Brent, the season entering its final stages now. It really is a marathon, isn't it?
Man, Kevin, town to town, games piling up, dealing with weather, flight delays, people wanting to take it. I mean, all the things that add up to a season. And on and off the court, it is a grind. And you know the players at this point in the year are always feeling it.
Here's Klingon. Here's Grant. Wells grabs the miss. The Grizzlies on offense. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Sacramento.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
Well, let's hope there isn't any carryover from that letdown in this one.
So the Memphis Grizzlies able to put the first points up on the board. Avdia kicks to Simons. Morant with the steal. Pass to Bane. Back to Morant. A putback. Here's the Trailblazers with the ball. Here's Grant, and the rejection by Jackson. Back to Morant. It's good from long range. Morant's got 5 now.
Now that is impressive. It's clear Morant has made the effort to keep expanding his range.
Back in the late 80s and early 90s, Brent, the Blazers had a real chance to win some titles.
Oh, man, they ran into some great teams, too, Kevin. The Bad Boy Pistons, and then the Bulls, obviously, with Michael Jordan. Winning a title in those days took something special. And
and leave it up to Morant to put on a show. What a spectacular dunk.
Awesome rewind courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Pass to Klingon. Poked away. Klingon. The shot, no good. Grizzlies have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Earlier, I spoke with Chauncey Billups. We talked about the big man, Jerry Jackson Jr., specifically how to defend him. The coach said he's a guy that can score from all 3 levels. Our guys have to be on him and active defensively as soon as he touches the ball. Coach needs his team to bring the energy tonight, and we'll see if they can respond. Guys?
Thank you, David. That free throw, no good. Greg, with how explosive John Morant is, he has certainly taken his fair share of awkward falls.
And that's what worries you with guys like that. He's already had a number of injuries in his young career, but we all just want to see him at full health. You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
It's blocked.
Intimidation at the defensive end. That's something Klingon can provide right away, while the rest of his game is a bit of a work in progress.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Now, here's Morant for 3. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Avdia against Bane. Unloads from 13. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
And a nice looking stroke from the mid-range. Avdia just taking what the defense is allowing.
Up top, Bane. Defended by Avdia. Bane, no good. And here's Grant. He'll bring it up for the Trailblazers. Trailing by 5. The layup missed.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
And don't sleep on Baines' ability to go right to the rack. That'll happen more often than not.
Outside, Simons. Morant with it. Now Avdia defending. Here's Bain. No good there. Simons with the defensive effort. To the middle.
Yeah, good job to take it right at
the Trailblazers shooting their first free throws of this game.
At the line for two, Kamare.
He misses the free throw. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Williams, he's checked in for Klingon. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Jeremy Grant. Shaden Sharp's checked in for Avdia. And Scoot Henderson subbed in for Anthony Simons. Memphis leading by 6. Here's Kennard. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Good job by Kennard. He makes the read, and that's an impressive play just to get to the inside.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
For 3, Henderson. Grizzlies with the rebound. Last time they met was in Memphis.
And it was pretty much a cakewalk for them the last time these two squared off and had a clear advantage on the backboard.
Now we'll see if the other team will address that problem in this game, because last game, man, they just got smoked on the boards.
Here's Thybulle, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Already a gifted passer, Henderson has solid vision for such a young player.
Sharp against Kennard. Count that one.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Sharp against Kennard.
Plenty of flashiness to his game as Sharp can tie you up with his handle.
And the Grizzlies leading by 6. Pippen feeling it out a bit on the wing. Jackson from deep. Pippen misses. The Trailblazers shooting 33% here in the first quarter. Henderson passes to Thybulle. Right side, Williams. Pass to Sharp. Now Henderson. Defended by Pippen. Shot clock at 6. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Baines checked in for the Grizzlies.
Checking in for the Grizzlies, Desmond Bane.
Memphis has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The shot's good on the assist by Pippen.
And Bane likes using his strength on those physical plays, proving just how tough he is.
Knocked loose, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bane.
Trailblazers ball.
We've got 13 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Inside, here's Sharp, and he banks in the layup. Sharp's got his second basket of the night.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
And that does it for the first quarter. It's the Grizzlies leading by 6 from Portland. We're back in a moment.
The Grizzlies, 17.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, felt like they knew that there were openings in transition and just wanted to keep trying to feed that, get out quick.
Taking a look at the Grizzlies. Williams is out there with Santi Aldama. Then it's Pippen. And there's Jackson. And it's Conchar in at the 2 spot. Greg, every year, injuries are a huge factor in shaping the title race. And I'm guessing that teams should probably put more of a premium on durability. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, I think all GMs take that into account. A team wants to be confident it'll have a stable roster over the course of a long season.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Avdia is checked in, and he sinks the second.
And you love how Jackson Jr. has responded to setbacks and injury in his career. He doesn't get discouraged, just makes him work harder.
Henderson outside. Avdia with it. He's picked up by Pippen. A shake, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Brent, with Avdia, there's a versatility to his game that not many players can claim.
Yeah, Kevin, it's a great point. He does things on both ends. Sometimes defensively it goes unnoticed, but this guy can play a lot of different positions and is very skilled. He contributes in a lot of ways to his team.
He doesn't get the second one.
Denny Avdia has a ton of versatility, and the coaches encourage him to explore. And this guy can make an impact both on and off the ball.
Pippen, the pass to Jackson. Williams with the steal. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Here's Grant. Rebound by Williams.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. To the inside, and it's Williams throwing it down.
Yeah, using his power, Williams doesn't give them any room to interfere with that jam.
And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. 4-point game. Here's Jackson. The shot's good on the assist by Pippen.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
The pass to Williams. From down in the low post, it goes. Williams has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And that contact not shaking Robert Williams up much. He really commits to his selections in the paint.
Here's Jackson. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. Trailblazers have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Avdia with the second effort. And with that shot, the Grizzly lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Williams.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, with the Grizzlies' injuries last season, there was a lot put on Jaren Jackson Jr.'s plate. Coach Taylor Jenkins says he loves the challenge and the growth opportunity. Jackson said, you always work on everything. You work on your game because you love it. And if you get a chance to use it, great. Kevin, back to you.
And he's always working on his game. All right, David, we thank you for that report. Simons, he's checked in for Portland. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Buff's checked in. Bells comes in for Williams. Luke Kennard, he's checked in for John Concho. And it's John Morant in for Pippen. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Simons.
And there's no doubt Morant near the top of the list of elite scorers in this league.
And he makes the first. Both free throws good from Morant.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Outside, Avdia. Here's Henderson. And the rejection by Jackson. The shot missing. Avdia with the defensive effort. And the call will be against Luke Kennard. That is his first foul of the game. Sharps checked in for Avdia. So timeout called here, the first for Portland.
And as things present themselves throughout a game, teams have to adapt on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
Here's Grant, and the rejection by Jackson. Morant outside.
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it takes an easy 2 points onto the lead.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
A three-pointer is right on target.
Simons has great confidence in shooting that three ball, and that consistency will help this squad.
Here's Huff. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Well, if you're giving up that much height, the only thing that you can do as a defender is to foul him.
And it's on a bounce. The Trailblazers able to retain possession here. A different look now for Portland. Kamar is checked in, and Matisse Thybulle subbed in for Henderson. Passes it to Sharp. Fires the three. The Grizzlies pull it in. After this game, they can look forward to L.A., where they'll match up against the Clippers. And that game will be game 3 of 5 away from home. Here's Wells. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Down low. Good on that shot, and with that, the Memphis lead is cut down to 5 on the bucket from Williams.
Well, that basket must be widening out right now, and he's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
Now, here's Morant for 3. Offensive rebound. Huff, no good. And it's on a bounce. The Trailblazers able to retain possession here. And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Jackson, he's checked in for Wells. And it's Bain in for Luke Kennard. Portland's gone 1 or 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Sharp finds Simons. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but and yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
At the line, and I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Let's see some of the numbers here for Denny Avdia. Shoot 2. We throw good, Simon. And when you're a knockdown shooter like you were, with the kind of athleticism that Anthony Simons possesses, Brent, you're in rarefied air.
Yeah, no doubt Anthony, one of those guys, really tough to stop. You got to pick your poison with him. That quickness and his ability to get to the rim, though, that can impact what they do offensively.
And that one, good.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Three-pointer, Simon. Rebounded by Jackson.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Morant. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Simons, the pass to Sharp. Launches it. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. To the paint, here's Jackson, and Jackson throws it down hard.
And the dime from Desmond Bain. Terrific vision on that one.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Morant against Simon. Right side, Williams. Pass to Kamare. Tries again. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Pippen kicks to Jackson. On the wing, Bain. And there's Jackson on the assist by Bain.
3 points.
Jackson's got the lead up to 10 now for Memphis. And so we wrap up the first half. The Grizzlies lead by 10. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
And your Trailblazers youth dance team.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. There was no stopping Ja Morant in the first half. He ended up with 15 points, 2 assists, and 2 steals. And last game, he could never really get going. Maybe that lit a fire under him tonight. And Shaq, what are your thoughts on how Memphis played?
Their efforts in the paint have really paid dividends. The focal point, not so much for the other team. That's been the difference in the game.
Kenny, let's get your insight on Portland.
They didn't shoot the ball very well, and that's because they didn't have any flow on offense. I'd expect your coaching staff to make some adjustments to blocking. They need to draw up some plays to get a good offensive rhythm.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back. Kevin Harlan. Go. Over there.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half. Just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
And the Grizzlies leading by 10. And Fernie Simons out there with Denny Avdia. Then there's Grant. Then there's Klingon. And it's Kamare in at the 4. So that's who Chauncey Billups starts the second half with. Simons against Morant. Now here's Simons. D right on him. The shot, no good. Morant with some nice D.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Here's Heaney, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Scraping and clawing, doing everything he can to grow that lead.
Emphatic on the putback stuff.
Now, team's having a tough time containing him, attacking all the way there.
Morant left side. And he just jams it right over Jeremy Grant. Wow.
And that's impressive. Morant's ball control and take charge attitude is what makes him so special.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively, because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
And the guy knows how to score. Bane manipulating the D there to his advantage.
And every year, and Greg, we agree, Bane seems to get better and better as a playmaker.
Doesn't overdo anything with his passing. Looks more and more comfortable creating off the driving kick. He's become a large part of this offensive engine.
Scoot Henderson's checked in for Fernie Simons. And it's out of bounds to Portland. They'll retain possession. Here's Henderson. Still scoreless.
Yeah, starting the half here 1 for 5, and the offense might need an ironing out.
Pass to Wells. Some nice passing there by Memphis. It's tipped. Stolen by Henderson. And it's Grant in the corner. Here's Kamare.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it, because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback. Outside, Bane to the inside. Here's Morant. And Klingon pulls it down. Klingen's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Grizzlies retired Marc Gasol's number 33 last season. You may recall he moved to Memphis in his teens, watching his older brother Powell play for the Grizz. Marc said, I had a very unique perspective, that of a fan. When I came back as a Grizzlies player, I carried that with me. Kevin, that pride certainly showed.
Pride's a great word to use. No question, D.A. Thank you.
Kennard out there to help space the floor with that kind of range.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Taking 2 shots.
Good on the second free throw. Here's Henderson. Still without a basket. He kicks to Grant. Outside, Avdia. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Chance now to take a look at some of the steal numbers over the scope of the last few months for him.
Defensively, he's really stepped it up over the past few months. You can see the jump in his steal numbers, and it hasn't been by accident. He's put in a ton of effort at the defensive end, and boy, is it paying off.
That free throw, good from Avdia. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Sharp's checked in. Vince Williams is checked in for the Grizzlies. Conchar comes in for Bane. Both free throws, good from Avdia. Greg, every year we have the Best Teammate Award. What are some of those qualities that you admire in a great teammate?
You know, Kevin, you want guys who make you better and who make it fun to come to work every day. In the end, teammates are like family. So trust, commitment, and just enjoying being with one another, it matters.
Goes up on the block, and it's blocked. And it's out of bounds to Portland. They'll retain possession. Williams is checked in for Portland. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Avdia. And Memphis also making a switch. Clark, he's checked in for Edey. Clark against Sharp. Goes up again. Rebound by Williams. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for Memphis. Back to Conchar. Kennard against Henderson. Here's Clark. Drops it in from 14 feet away. Clark's got his first bucket of the night.
Assists like that have typified their effort to make terrific ball movement.
2 minutes.
Here's Sharp. Second shot opportunity. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
And there's the pass to Conchar. Puts up a 3, and the 3 ball is good. Conchar's got his first 3 points of the game.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Offensive rebound. That one's off, still out of sync.
A bit shocking that he has not registered one made field goal in the quarter, guys.
Kennard. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Kamare's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Sharp. With the tip, and Williams is right there. Williams has got 10 points.
Second chance points have really been an issue here defensively.
Kennard against Henderson. Passes to Williams. Here's Clark. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Clark's got 4 this quarter.
And after really leaning on that 3-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Henderson, no good.
Yeah, pretty safe to say that this is the kind of game that you just want to flush as soon as you get done with it.
Rebounded by Kamare. Kamare's got 5 rebounds tonight. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. And Sharp has it in the corner. He takes it in. The Grizzlies pull it in. Aldama's got his 4th rebound in this one. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will take it.
That's just poor communication between those two. The passer has to make sure his teammate is established, and the teammate has to know the pass is coming. See, that's communication.
And so it's Memphis out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. Back right after this. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Yeah, sometimes that's what can separate some of the best players, not just creating for yourself, but creating for others as well.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the court for Memphis to start the 4th, a front line of Jackson and Jackson Jr. Pippen is out there with Desmond Bane, and it's Wells in at the 3.
A terrific defender, and Jackson, one of those guys with great timing when he goes for the shot block and not afraid to send a message as well.
Bane kicks to Wells. Now a timeout called by Memphis. Boy, Gray, it seems like the big men have returned. And Donovan Clingan is one of them.
Yes, he is. 7'2", with a wingspan to match. The capability to dominate the paint. And his impact is felt at both ends of the court.
Edey's checked in for the Grizzlies. Ja Morant comes in for Pippen. Bane. And a miss there off the inbound.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
Thibault on the wing. Pass to Avdia. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one's on Morant.
A willingness to play physical. Avdia not holding back.
For your Trailblazers, Denny Avdia.
And he knocks down the first shot. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. Here's Morant. It's good. Morant's got 19 points.
And no problem for Morant that close to the hoop. Once he gets inside, he makes it look easy.
Bane against Avdia. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Violation.
And this is what the schedule looks like coming up for Memphis. On Friday, they'll face off against Ben Simmons and the Los Angeles Clippers. And then on Tuesday, they'll go up against the Jazz in Utah.
You know, most teams might get worried at a long road schedule like this one, but they've been so good away from home. I think they might be looking forward to it. You have to respect what this team can do when they're in your building. That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
Grant against Jackson. Offensive rebound. Thibault on the wing. Here's Clingan. No luck, they battled on the glass but couldn't knock it down. Memphis leading by 20. Here's Wells, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Brent, of all the things I can ask you, I've thought about this one. What would you say is the most important thing a team has to do to be an NBA champion?
Kevin, it's pretty simple. Accept your role. And when that happens, stars will be stars, and role players will be there to support the stars in any way they possibly can. But to accept your role and to sacrifice for the good of the team, it's going to give you a chance to hold that trophy.
Henderson looking it over. Oh, that was huge!
Incredible. A little like Donovan Mitchell there. Henderson makes some really tough shots in traffic.
Here's Morant. Banked in off the glass. Morant's got 4 points this quarter.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
Henderson dishes to Grant. Buried from 15 feet out.
And that's something Grant has worked on, capitalizing off the catch.
Simons against Morant. Shoots over Simons. And it's Morant missing. Trailblazers trail by 20. Here's Henderson. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Desmond Bane.
Yeah, the defender all over.
First free throw is good.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
Well, Scoot's got great upside, but the next step for him, the evident one here, is just shooting higher percentages and scoring with more consistency.
That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. And Simons has got the ball here for the Trailblazers. Brent is a guy who has played with winning teams, been in terrific cultures, and currently in one with the Spurs. What do you think is more important, team culture or raw talent?
Well, I believe in the culture carrying teams to a championship, but you can't do that without talent. So it's got to be a blend of both, Kevin, in order for your team to perform at its highest level. Culture comes first.
And the Trailblazers making a change here. Kamar's checked in.
Well, first personal foul. Second team foul.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Avdia against Bane. Left side, Avdia. Kicks it out to Grant. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Avdia. Portland again missing. And the Grizzlies leading by 20.
2 minutes in the game.
Outside Jackson. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Here's Morant. Edey. Good. And the nice assist from Morant. Morant's got his 3rd assist on the night. Portland's gone 0-3 so far in the 4th quarter from long range. Avdia, the pass to Henderson. Grant kicks to Henderson. Back to Grant. Fires the 3. Portland again missing. The Grizzlies have gone 5 of 11 from the field in the 4th quarter.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Memphis.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And this will now push it to a total of 44 games in the win column on the season.
And they've really had a dominant run of games against this opponent this year. They played them 3 times and won every one.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Ja Morant.
It looked like a couple times they might be wearing him down, but not the case. At the offensive end, he was just devastating.
Right side, Pippen from 17 feet out. It's good on the putback. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the Grizzlies.
A high-effort brand of defense has been paying off for them in this one. They've managed to either block or alter a ton of their opponent's shots.
And another difference maker that we could point to tonight has been second chance points. They've been in there, they've had active hands, they've been in great position, and they've been smart attacking the offensive glass.
And he drives in, and he slams it one-handed.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Loved it. The guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Henderson for three. Edey with the rebound. Well, this one is winding down now. Memphis can watch the clock run out. Here's Jackson. Can't connect from short range. And here's Sharp. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never.
Thank you, David. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. See you next time.